Our camera lens trained on one man, in fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today, live on EA TV? Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's Sporting Kansas City and they take on Los Angeles FC.
Well, thanks Derek as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Number 3, Fontas. Number 6, Oriol Rosell. Number 15, Roger Espinoza. Number 20, Daniel Chaloui. And number 11, Shelton.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, it's a flat 4-5-1, which would suggest they're going to try and play on the counter-attack. However, that will only work if they don't drop too deep and can't support the main striker.
And so the LAFC starting 11.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And so the match is underway. Won it back. Rosell. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But quick thinking defensively. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season.
Well, the pass not finding its target. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Davino. Murillo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Bale. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Well, the first goal in any game, so important. And this one has come from Gareth Bale.
just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now?
Bale.
Remy Walter. And that was a very fine read.
Please come to reception. Your leg is waiting for you.
Tommy. How can he take them on and beat them? Cross towards that far post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Sanchez. Blessing. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Bale. And space for the cross. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Over it comes. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Sanchez. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Daniel Saloy. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Now sending it in. Got attacking possibilities. A real opening now. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway following the equaliser.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, but they haven't done enough with it, particularly in the midfield areas, where their passing has been far too safe. And that needs to change quickly if they're to win this one.
Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Blessing. There's a slide rule pass. Nicely timed tackle. Arango. Walter. Espinosa. Read it magnificently and intercepted. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Blessing. Now potential danger. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the match is underway. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Well, the first goal in any game, so important, and this one has come. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Remy Walter. Espinosa. Oh, they have it again. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Possession changing hands. Acosta. Davino. Kellen Acosta. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's there for him! Well, how close was that? Inches away. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Blessing. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Can he finish? Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Substitution for the visitors.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Tommy. Oh, that's an interesting pass. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say, And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Well, that's one for them to pursue. He might profit from here, you know. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. So back underway at 3-1. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, space for them here. He's protecting it well. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Number 11, Shelton. To be replaced by number 9, Pulido. Substitution for the visitors. Leading the match.
And over comes the corner. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, there it is. Quite clearly, it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Vela. Blessing. Davino. They've won back possession. Zuzi. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more MLS action coming your way. It's LAFC up against Real Salt Lake. Sustained pressure, and they have the ball now. Well, the attack looks promising. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising.
Substitution.
And with play stopped, they will make a change now.
Number 15. To be replaced by number 10, Vela.
Eric Tommy. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Hollingshead. Davino. Might be a chance here. The net is staring him in the face. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Good strength to keep the ball. Now in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's been great entertainment, and we've seen some excellent attacking football. But overall, I think they've been the better team. They've certainly had the greater cutting edge. Now they just need to see this out in the final few moments.
10 minutes to go then. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Putting his body on the line. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will they profit from this situation? Crossing possibilities. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Daniel Saloy. He's protecting it well. Promising looking ball.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Teammate available. It has to be. Oh, that might have sealed it for them.
Well, he has to make the keeper work there. That's a bad miss.
Remy Walter. Pulido with it. And showing fine vision. Good ball played over. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
Goal for Spurs.
And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Well, the first goal in any game, so important. And this one has come from Gareth Bale. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. On attacking possibilities. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. Blessing. And a goal it is to put them in front again. one for them to pursue. He might profit from here, you know. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. And over comes the corner. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed. And showing fine vision. Good ball played over. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.